beauty in all things, and I have no problem with rain.
Well, I do. And that's I don't make any secrets about it.
Okay.
That's why I live in the desert. We're not built for rain.
No, we're not, but it is nice on occasion for something a little bit different.
About 10 minutes is good.
Okay. Look on the bright side. Yes.
I do. I'm looking towards when the sky clears up and the rain goes away.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like the Itsy Bitsy Spider song.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day.
Come another couple of years.
Okay. Let's check in, see what's happening with the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
The tournament's best, sponsored by Geico, proud partner of March Madness.
6 seconds to go. 3 on the left wing. That is no good. Rebound pulled down by DeAndre Hunter, and they're going to dribble it out from ruin to redemption. The Virginia Cavaliers are the 2019 NCAA national champions.
The win over Texas Tech gave Virginia their first NCAA basketball title. Hear Westwood One's coverage of this year's tournament right here.
Your home is important. That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on homeowners insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you build a giant pillow fort in your living room. And when people ask why you have a pillow fort in your living room, you say it's for your dog. And when they ask, well, what kind? You say, chocolate lab. And weave a web of lies that's almost as intricate as the crown molding in Fort Pillow. The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the pillow-soft fortress you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers now have 2 locations in the Imperial Valley. On Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less at El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive in Brawley. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And they've got the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. And, of course, we've got Selection Sunday. Guess what day that's going to be, Gene?
Sunday.
You got it.
Sunday. It's a trick question.
And that will be Sunday, right here on AM 1230 KXO. And we will have somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 games of the NCAA men's basketball tournament.
Yeah, and you can't be exact because there are some variables there every year.
Every year.
So that's what makes it exciting.
Okay. Well, let's see. Birthdays today. You ready for the big shots?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay. Actress Barbara Feldon. Was she Agent 89 on Get Smart? She's 87 today.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Actress-singer Liza Minnelli, 74. Singer-songwriter James Taylor, 72. Actor John Provost. He was Timmy on the TV show Lassie that you and I grew up with.
Yeah, Lassie.
Yeah, he's 70.
Campbell's Soup. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Lassie, what's wrong, Lassie? Oh, yeah, Timmy's in the well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Steve Harris, he plays bass for Iron Maiden, 64. Actress Leslie Manville, 64. Marlon Jackson, one of the Jackson 5, 63. Actor Courtney B. Vance, 60. Actor Titus Welliver, 58. Actress Julia Campbell is 57. Actor Jake Weber is 57. Actor Aaron Eckhart, 52. Actor Reese Corio is 41. Actor Sam Levine, 38. Actor Jamie Alexander, 36. Actor Tyler Patrick Jones, 26. And actress Kendall Applegate is 21. Okay, how about some local
birthdays?
We got them. Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Alejandra Wild, Angelica Contreras, Antonio Herrera, Brooklyn Edney, C.J. Campbell, Claudia Ramos, Erica Garcia, Gabriel Rees, Gerardo Mercado, Ida Valdez, Linda Wood, Miriam Ramirez, Natalia Platero, Oscar Garcia, Silvio Gutierrez, Tina Carroll, Mia Pineda, Ruben Pinuelas, Mateo Herregui, and happy birthday, Ms. Carrillo. Yeah, Allison Carrillo. Yeah, teaching at Brawley High School. Happy birthday, Allison. Well, those are our local birthdays. We wish each and every one of them a very happy birthday. Well, today it is a Thursday, the 12th day of March. Tomorrow will be Friday the 13th. Okay. Now, Gene, I know you always carry a lucky horseshoe with you. So tomorrow, it's Friday the 13th again. Maybe you should carry an extra 2 or 3 horseshoes.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, those are hard to carry in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Especially when they're attached to a horse.
Yes. Yes, and the horse doesn't want to go along with it.
Yeah, they have their own thoughts and direction.
Sometimes. Yes. I'm not a big horse fan. We've talked about that before. Today is Plant a Flower Day, and it is Kidney Day. And Kidney Day, if you remember, and a number of people at the fair and around about have asked me, about a year ago, my niece, actually the daughter of my niece and nephew, had a kidney transplant. And neither of her kidneys were functioning. Her dad, my nephew, Nick Buckley, gave her one of his kidneys. They are both doing extraordinarily well. Charlie, she's actually a great niece, and she is pretty great. She's able to do things now at 9 years old that 9-year-old girls usually do, like take dance classes and gymnastics and things like that she could not do before she got the kidney. So it's National Kidney Day.
The gift of life.
Yes. And she got it from her dad.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is. Special bond there, huh?
If I told you I knew somebody just recently in February on their birthday, their actual birthday, they received a kidney that involved 3 other people. It was an incredible story.
Remarkable. Yes. It's remarkable what they're able to do.
Dan Gracia, a good friend of ours from Oregon, who comes and visits here quite often. He was the recipient, and boy, he was a thankful, blessed person, I'll tell you.
So not near as much dialysis?
No dialysis. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's really good.
Okay. I remember meeting him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Are you ready for news?
We've got some news.
Let's jump in with a look at world and California news headlines right now, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning.
Stocks have fallen hard from the start.
Wait, not your turn yet. Okay. The news brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal, your year-round comfort experts.
CBS News update. European leaders are upset after President Trump's unilateral but partial ban on travel to the U.S. As for American citizens, Vice President Mike Pence tells CBS this morning,
American citizens coming home and legal residents will be funneled through 13 different airports. They'll get an initial health screening coming in, but we're also going to ask everyone returning to our country to self-quarantine for 14 days.
Stocks have fallen hard from the start of trading this morning. Trading actually stopped for 15 minutes because of the free fall. CBS's Jill Schlesinger on the uncertainty from Washington.
The big complaint is that while there is happiness around this idea that the government could come through with some sort of help for individuals and for businesses, that this government fiscal stimulus is not clear yet.
And right now, the Dow is down more than 1,660 points. CBS News Update, I'm Peter King.
Whatever the weather brings this summer, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium Comfort System to keep your home cool and comfortable. Our new Affinity systems are smarter, more connected, and more efficient than ever before, and cut your energy costs by as much as 50%. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system and learn how you can move up to a new level of comfort and efficiency this season. Call now and ask ask about our 10-year extended labor warranty. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. The number of COVID-19 coronavirus cases in California is up to 177. Dr. Charity Dean with the State Health Department says it's going higher.
Our job right now as public health is to lean forward, be prepared to meet this moment as a state, to support our federal partners in this operation, and to take care of each other.
Today should be the final day for evacuations from the Grand Princess cruise ship in Oakland. Another 800 people coming off the ship Wednesday, about 300 remaining. LA County reporting its first coronavirus death.
This was a woman who was over 60. She was not a resident here in LA County. She was visiting friends.
LA County Public Health Director Dr. Barbara Ferrer. Governor Gavin Newsom wants all events with more than 250 people to be canceled or postponed at least until the end of March. His office putting out the recommendation Wednesday. Governor's office also saying smaller events should go on only if organizers can make sure there's social distancing of 6 feet per person. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning.
I never chose to become a gambling addict, but what I did choose was to get help from a professional counselor. Admitting I was powerless to solve my problem, that opened the doors. I thought I was beyond repair until I called 1-800-GAMBLER and was provided life-changing resources and referrals at zero cost to me.
For no-cost gambling addiction counseling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or text SUPPORT to 53342. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
What would you like to be better at? Dancing.
Poker.
Yoga. According to a study, CVS customers are better than most at something important, staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier. So get a free prescription savings review. Plus, earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year for filling. Because of the things you could be better at, staying healthy tops them all. Treat yourself well at CVS. Terms and conditions apply. Not all prescriptions eligible. See our pharmacist or cvs.com/RX savings or /RX rewards.
Page 1 of the local news is brought to you by Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 2 locations in the Valley, one in Brawley, another in El Centro. Quick Lane, ready to serve.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning, El Centro Regional Medical Center has announced that 2 individuals have tested positive for the coronavirus. Joe Buckley has more on that.
Few details have been released by the hospital other than one of the individuals is currently a patient in the El Centro Hospital. The other is quarantined at home. Confirmation came from the San Diego Public Health Department. At a Tuesday night press conference, hospital staff said that a patient that had presented at the emergency department on Sunday was in isolation at ECRMC, and that initial test had come back inconclusive for the virus, and another test would be conducted. That test apparently came back positive, as did a test on a second individual. 2 other individuals tested negative for the COVID-19 virus. Both are patients at El Centro Regional Medical Center. According to the Imperial County Health Department, the individuals are a couple with a history of travel to Florida, where the COVID-19 virus is circulating. One of the individuals recuperating at home. The other is in critical condition at the hospital in El Centro. No other information is being shared about the patients.
KXO News Time.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the Valley, on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. till 6 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. And Quick Lane has the best prices on name brand tires, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
Well, coming up this weekend, NAF El Centro Air Show. George Gale has the story.
It is this Saturday. The 2020 Air Show is special this year. It's the 50th anniversary Air Show. Gates open at 9 a.m. Admission and parking are free. Headlining the event will be the U.S. Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels. Additional jet acts include Tom Larkin's mini jet, a MiG-15 F-86 dogfight, and the U.S. Air Force's A-10 demonstration jet. Parking may be a little challenging this year due to the recent rains. According to Christopher Hoff, the NAFEC's public affairs officer, Hoff said they are working to reconfigure the plan and ask for your patience with the potential delays in accessing the installation and lines for parking. Again, the air show at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Rain is expected through Friday, which is tomorrow. Here's more on that story.
A new weather statement issued by the National Weather Service says off and on rain will continue through Friday. Heavier rain is anticipated for Thursday into early Friday. Some flooding is possible, especially areas where any thunderstorms develop. More tranquil weather expected for the weekend. Some morning fog can be expected as well. Ogilvie Road already closed, and from Interstate 8 to Highway 78, Huff and Wheeler roads are all closed, also flooding in those areas. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News, Page 2, coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Are you looking for something special? Then I suggest the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Leave an impression with a gift from the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch in Yuma has some great ideas. How about fudge? Yeah, 80-plus different handmade, melt-in-your-mouth flavors of fudge. They've got colossal dates. Yeah, they've got raw, salted, roasted, blanched, in the shell, out of the shell peanuts, all at the Peanut Patch. Or how about delicious single-ingredient peanut butter? It's peanuts. That's it. Nothing added, nothing needed. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Visit. They're open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. They have tours free every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Visit the Peanut Patch. Something very special. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, the Hurtado preliminary hearing in the news this morning. George Gale has more.
It was continued recently. Alejandra Hurtado, an El Centro police officer, is being charged with false imprisonment, assault with a deadly weapon by means of force, produce a great bodily injury, and under the color of authority. Violations reportedly occurred in the city of Imperial. Superior Court Judge Christopher Plourde said he wanted to review the last charge under the color of authority. Preliminary hearing was continued until March 24th in the Brawley Superior Court facility in Brawley. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley College has a preliminary emergency action plan to cope with the coronavirus. Meanwhile, the college remains open and offering instruction and services. IVC Superintendent President Martha Garcia held a coronavirus campus forum on Tuesday, and the college is working with the Imperial County Department of Public Health to closely monitor developments of the virus in Imperial Valley. The emergency action plan stipulates that the campus will close for up to 3 weeks and transition to offer most instruction online if a student, faculty, or staff be confirmed with the virus. The college said they are communicating with the campus community and following the Center for Disease Control Prevention health guidelines on practicing good hygiene through the campus. Current plans call for a 2-week quarantine period and up to an additional week to disinfect the campus if corona is confirmed. Well, National Ag Day is in the news. Here's more on that story.
It was recognized this week by the IID board in recognition of the Imperial Valley being one of the richest areas in the country in terms of agriculture production, with local farmers and growers providing food products for the United States and the world. The Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors saluted National Ag Day during its board meeting this week. National Ag Day is celebrated across the United States and will be marked this year on March 24th. IID presented a resolution observing National Ag Day to members of the Imperial Valley farming community, Imperial County Farm Bureau, Imperial Valley Vegetable Growers Association, Imperial Valley Water, and others. National Ag Day theme this year is Food Brings Everyone to the Table. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, that slow-moving and wet storm system will bring widespread showers and thunderstorms this afternoon into tonight, with showers lingering into Friday. The heaviest rain, along with some potentially strong thunderstorms, is expected this afternoon and evening. A flash flood watch has been posted from this afternoon into the first part of Friday. After a brief dry period this weekend, another much colder storm system is becoming more likely for the early to middle part of next week. Our high yesterday, 70 degrees, 55 the low. That flood watch in effect this afternoon into tomorrow. Today, we'll have showers with thunderstorms possible afternoon. Some storms could be severe with heavy rain. Look for a high near 70 and light winds. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch are possible. Tonight, mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly clear. There is a 50% chance of showers before midnight. Low temperatures will reach about 51. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 73. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 30% chance of showers, mainly before noon. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 75 and light winds. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 76. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, downtown, 62 degrees, 97% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Dad, they're hungry.
Siri, restaurants nearby.
Here are some options.
I want Sochi Buckley fries.
And I want an Imperial Thick Burger.
But I want a salad.
Okay, I just want a juicy burger and an ice cold beer. And I don't want to miss the game.
Everyone quiet, please. I have the place. Burgers and beer. Great food. Ice cold beer, and you can watch your favorite game.
Burgers and Beer has something delicious for everyone. Burgers and Beer. The best burgers in town.
You're welcome.
It's sports time, brought to you by the Imperial Hardware Company to its centers, El Centro, Hopeville, and Brawley. The NBA has suspended its season after a Utah Jazz player tested positive Wednesday for the coronavirus. They did play a couple of games. 76ers rolled over the Pistons, 124-106. The Knicks went overtime to beat the Hawks, 136-131. Hornets hammered the Heat, 109-98. And the Mavericks, 113. The Nuggets, 97. Don't know when they're going to play again. Meanwhile, California has suggested a statewide limit on large gatherings through at least the remainder of March. This could affect the baseball season, NCAA basketball tournament, MLS. It's going to affect a lot of things.
Planning a home improvement project? Let your friends at Imperial Hardware Company lend a hand. Our Do-It Centers provide the sweet spot between convenience and selection, combining the value and variety of a big box with the ease of visiting a neighborhood market. Our helpful and courteous staff will get you outfitted for any task in no time. Imperial Hardware Company is locally owned and family operated, proudly serving this community for over a century. We carry only the best products and top name brands. Visit us in Brawley, El Centro, and Holtfield to find what you need when you need it. Get it done with a little help from Imperial Hardware Company. Need special equipment for your next big project? Ask us about tool rentals. You'll find everything in one place at Imperial Do-It Centers.
Well, Tom Brady has at least 2 demands for any team that wants to sign him. Yeah, well, he wants control over the roster, and he wants to be part of making decisions on the play calling. Hey, doesn't everybody get that? Yeah, well, that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by your friends at the Imperial Hardware Company Do-It Centers. Well, that's where you'll find what you need when you need it.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by your Imperial Valley Ford dealers. Shares of Dow Incorporated and Boeing are retreating today, sending the Dow Jones Industrial Average into a slump. The Dow Jones Industrial most recently trading 7.5% lower, dropping 1,772 points as shares of Dow Incorporated and Boeing are contributing to the index's intraday decline. Other components contributing significantly to the decline include Caterpillar, American Express, and IBM. The Dow and other markets said to be now in bear territory. The Dow Jones Industrial at 21,878. S&P 500 down almost 6% at 25.78. The NASDAQ down 5.5% at 75.20. Gold is off $62 an ounce. Oil down $1.66 a barrel.
Built Ford Tough means built to last. That's why Ford F-Series are the best-selling trucks in America, and they have been for 43 years straight. It's not hard to see why. Ford F-150 has best-in-class payload, tons of smart tech, and a truckload of other claims to fame. Drive it like a Ford. Drive it today. Drive it home. Now get F-150 with 0% financing for 72 months. That's no interest for 6 years on the legendary F-150. Only at your Imperial Valley Ford dealers. Learn more at buyfordnow.com. Based on 1977 to 2019 calendar year total sales, max payload on F-150 XL regular cab 8-foot box 5.0 liter 4x2 heavy duty payload package. Classes full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds GVWR. See label on door jamb for carrying capacity of a specific vehicle. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0 for 72 months at $13.89 per month per thousand finance regardless of down payment. Excludes Raptor. Offer ends 3/31/2020. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
We're going to have showers and possibly thunderstorms today. Some of those storms could be severe with heavy rain. Look for a high temperature near 70. We'll have light winds. By the way, the chance of precipitation, 100%. New rainfall amounts could be between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch possible. Tonight, a 50% chance of showers before midnight. It'll be mostly cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly clear. Look for a low about 51. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 73. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 30% chance of showers, mainly before noon tomorrow. 62 degrees downtown. A mist is what they're telling me. Wind out of the west-northwest 7 to 10. That's it. Your financial news and weather brought to you by your Imperial Valley Ford dealer. CBS News is next.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. The selling fever is yet to break on financial markets rattled by the coronavirus. An opening nosedive kicked in a 15-minute trading halt in the first half hour on Wall Street. Right now, the Dow's down about 1,700 points. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Leading stocks lower are transportation companies, specifically airlines, hotels, leisure, hospitality, and energy.
Carnival stock has been down more than 16% today. The cruise line suspended trips for 2 months. Viking Cruises took similar action through the end of April. In Washington, lawmakers are struggling with what to do to help virus victims and those taking on big financial losses.
House Democrats are hoping to vote later today on a package that would include paid sick leave, unemployment insurance, and a measure that would guarantee insurance coverage for COVID-19 related testing and treatment. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is also pushing for more testing availability for those who need it. What's not clear is whether the GOP-controlled Senate will take up the measure before Congress is scheduled to adjourn for a week-long recess. Bill Rakoff, CBS News, Washington.
On CBS this morning, Vice President Pence defended President Trump's new travel ban on most European nations and said most American citizens over there can come back.
American citizens coming home and legal residents will be funneled through 13 different airports. They'll get an initial health screening coming in, but we're also going to ask everyone returning to our country to self-quarantine for 14 days.
The European Union criticized the new administration action today. Of the 1,300 coronavirus cases in the U.S., one is an NBA player. The league has now suspended play, and Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban says it is the right move.
This is people's lives at stake. This isn't about basketball. This isn't about the Mavericks. This isn't about, when do we start or do we start or how do we start. This is a pandemic, a global pandemic.
The NCAA says basketball tournament games will be played, but no fans will be allowed inside to watch. Actor Tom Hanks and wife Rita Wilson have tested positive for coronavirus.
Hanks has been on the Gold Coast in Australia on location for the movie about Elvis Presley. He's taken to social media to explain he and his wife Rita felt a bit tired, like they had colds and had experienced some body aches, chills and slight fevers. They presented to the local hospital to play things right, where they were tested for the virus and found to be positive. The couple is now in isolation. Filming in Australia has been suspended until further notice. Scott Mayman for CBS News, Brisbane, Australia.
And this is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
When was the last time you read the Constitution? Specifically Article 1, Section 2. The Founding Fathers thought it was critical to count the population every 10 years so that congressional representation will be based on facts. And it also helps inform how billions in funding are spent every year. The census is our opportunity to be heard. And if you think about it, our civic duty.
Shape your future. Start here. Learn more at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
Refreshing bath updates at the right prices. Start with Lowe's, because now when you shop our bath savings event, you can save big with up to 40% off select bath essentials, including vanities, faucets, toilets, and more. And see your home in a whole new light and save with up to 40% off bath lighting. We offer thousands of stylish options in-store and online. Whether you're thinking of small bath updates or a larger remodel this spring, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Bath offers valid through 4/18, U.S. only.
It appears Harvey Weinstein spent the night in a New York City hospital, not a jail cell. CBS's Matt Piper.
Shortly after being sentenced to nearly 24 years in prison, Harvey Weinstein was taken to Bellevue Hospital, the same place he went to after his conviction last month. His team says he's being treated for an ongoing heart problem and will also be evaluated for a complication related to back surgery. Last week, the 67-year-old had a stent put in to improve blood flow. Before being sentenced Wednesday to 23 years in prison, Weinstein said he felt remorse for the situation, but also said men these days are confused and losing due process. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Labor Department says wholesale prices fell 0.6% last month, the biggest drop in 5 years. Energy costs led the way, falling 3.6%, the most in a year, and likely are to continue given the recent oil plunge. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, what? Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter. The smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.
Day in and day out, your publicly owned Imperial Irrigation District proudly delivers low-cost, reliable energy service to its customers in the Imperial and Coachella Valleys. When compared to other power providers, IID's residential, commercial, and governmental customers all save up to 50% on their monthly energy bills. That's because IID is committed to more than just delivering power. IID is committed to you. IID, where customers always come first.
This is an ugly candy bar, Peter Paul's almond cluster. It bulges from the way they stuff those almonds and crunchy stuff inside. It's so ugly, in fact, we're not going to show it to you. But don't go away, we're going to show you something. Isn't that something? Believe me, it's better than looking at our candy bar. Funny thing, ugly as it is, almond cluster tastes just beautiful. Why people who make such a crunchy, chocolatey candy can't fix the way it looks? I don't know, maybe we should be on the radio or something, skywriting.